Welcome, knitters! Liz Towers here from Goody Two Sticks Knits to help you learn to knit an applied I-cord edge. You will learn how to start an I-cord edge, how to do Elizabeth Zimmermann's method, how to do Joyce Williams' contrast color I-cord method, how to turn a corner with an I-cord edge, and how to pick up stitches for an I-cord edge. I-cord is typically done over 2, 3, or 4 stitches. I've done it successfully with up to 6 stitches. The demo will be done over 3 stitches. Have a look. This is how to do an applied I-cord edge. First, I'm going to show you Elizabeth Zimmermann's method. That was for doing an applied I-cord that is in the same color as the piece of work you're applying it to. Then I'm going to show you Joyce Williams' method, which is when you're using a contrast color I-cord. I'm going to do it all in a contrast color, however, so that you can more easily identify if the stitches I'm working on are cord stitches or project stitches. And I'm going to teach you how to do them off of live project stitches, how to round a corner, and how to pick up and work an applied I-cord edge to an edge that has no live stitches. So getting started, I'm going to cable cast on 3 stitches by inserting the right needle between the first and second stitches on my work, pulling a loop through, and then using the left needle, I will twist that stitch as it goes on the left needle by inserting it through the right side of the loop on my right needle. There we go. Let's do that one more time and explain it. The right needle goes between, not into, the first and second stitch. I draw a loop through, and inserting the left needle through the right side of that loop, I transfer it to the left needle. We only need one more stitch for this I-cord demo. And there we go. So we'll begin our applied I-cord. Knit the first 2 cord stitches. And the last cord stitch, I will knit together with the first project stitch. But I'll do them both through their back loops. See that? And there you have it. Then we'll transfer those stitches back to my left needle. We'll do this one more time. Simply knit the first 2 stitches of the I-cord. And then I will knit the last cord stitch together with the first live project stitch, and I will do it through both of their back loops. There we have it. Transfer the stitches back. Now I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to work a few more stitches. Okay, I've got a few more stitches here done, and so you're going to be able to tell more easily what I'm talking about when I'm talking about blips showing through of the main color. Do you see this? See what that looks like? So let's learn the Joyce Williams method if you're using a contrasting color I-cord. Guess I better switch these back to the left needle. Okay, you knit your first 2 I-cord stitches just the same way. Then you slip the last I-cord stitch purlwise and do a yarn over, bringing the yarn under the right needle and over it so that your working yarn winds up in the back again. And then knit the first live project stitch. Pass the slipped stitch and the yarn over together over the last stitch. And transfer the I-cord stitches back to the left needle. Let me show you this one more time. Knit the cord stitches up to the last stitch. Slip that stitch purlwise, yarn over, knit the first project stitch, and pass both the yarn over and slip stitch over the stitch you just worked. And transfer the cord stitches back to the left needle. I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to work to the edge, and then I'm going to show you how to turn the corner and pick up stitches here. I have worked up to the very edge, using up the last stitch on the project needle. And I'm going to show you the difference between these two methods. This is the method for not doing contrast edge. You see the blips. This is Joyce Williams' method with the spare motions done to cover up those blips. And I think it's very effective. This is what it looks like on the back side. Isn't that tidy? Even on the back. Both of them look very nice on the back and the front. Joyce Williams' method is slightly beefier than Elizabeth Zimmermann's. Both of them are beautiful. So we're at the edge. What do we do now? Because there are no stitches to pick up here. So what shall we do? Well, you have a few different options. You could just pick up with a needle. You could just pick up stitches like this. Or what I'm going to do is show you like the pick up and knit kind of method. I'm using another contrasting color just to make it easier for you to discern what's going on here. So you can pick up. Just decide where you're going to go through, picking up in the same place each time. I like to go under at least 2 pieces of yarn when I pick up so as not to leave a hole. You could use a double-pointed needle, a circular needle. I'm using a wincy little cable needle just so that I don't have a prickly demonstration. This'll just be not very big and sticking out. So I've picked up a few stitches. Okay? And as you can see, the right leg of the stitch is mounted forward on the needle. So they're mounted correctly. Now, I'm going to turn the corner. To turn the corner nicely and keep the integrity of the corner shape and not curve the fabric in or curl it up, I'm going to work a couple rounds of icord without attaching them. So you can either, if you're using a double-pointed needle here, you can either slide it to the other end of the needle, or you can transfer the stitches back to your needle, whichever works best for you. So I'm just doing a couple rounds of icord to turn this corner. I'm going to do one more round of icord. I think that the one more is going to be just what I need to turn that corner. Now, I'm going to transfer these to the needle that's along this edge, and I'm going to start attaching again, just as before, using either method. Since I'm doing a contrasting color, I will do the Joyce Williams method. Slip it purlwise, yarn over, knit the live stitch, and pass the yarn over and slip stitches over. I will do it one more time. I'm going to tighten this down. There we go. Now what I want to show you is this. Look at what a beautiful corner has been turned. A nice, sharp corner, keeping the integrity of the shape of the piece. Thank you for watching.